So good morning children. Now today we are going to discuss about that. Yesterday we discussed some kind of the plants we discussed, okay na, and types of stages of a germination also. Now I am going to discuss with you, right? Okay. And what is that in the topic? What is the page number 163? In the page number 163 we are going to start with a, what is it, Amma? There is a stages of germination are follows. I said the stages of a germination are there. I'll write it. Stages of germination. Stages of germination. What kind of the stages are there? I am going to write. Okay, na? Listen. When the seed receives sufficient moisture, light and air, it becomes soft and spongy. Okay na? So what is that? The first one, when the seed receives, seed receives sufficient moisture, okay na, sufficient moisture. Next one is a light and air. So air is also there na, air. So these kind of the things are right to present. It becomes a soft and spongy. It becomes soft and spongy. Okay na? So the seed receives sufficient moisture, light, air, it becomes soft and spongy. Okay na? Got it? The next one, second point is, what is the second point? It will be the seed coat breaks and the baby plant grows out. The seed coat breaks, okay na, coat breaks, the seed coat breaks, and the baby plant grows, okay na? What is the second point? The seed coat breaks and the baby plant grows. Third one, okay na? So now what is the next point? Once see here, the baby plant develops a root and a shoot. Okay, and a shoot is nothing but, what is that? The baby plant is there na? The baby plant is right to give a new plant. Okay na? So means that is a right to grow. From how? This with a roots and a shoot. Shoot means that is a inside of the soil. It will try to make it as a one kind of the plant. It will grow. Yes or no? Then, so in your textbook it will be given once you see. And fourth point, Okay na? See here the fourth point, what it will be is tiny leaves on the shoot. Tiny leaves on the shoot open and begin. So what does that means? Tiny plant, I said now already tiny. So tiny means there is a small plants, small leaves. Small leaves are coming from the on the shoot. Shoot means I said na from the root. Okay, from the root it will be ready to appear some kind of the things are there na, that is called as a the tiny leaves on the shoot open and begin to make food. What is that? To begin make a food. This young plant is called as a seedling. What will call the young plant is there in a small plant, you see that, underline it. Young plant is called as a, what is that? Seedling. Clear now all children? So tiny leaves on the shoot open and begin to make food. This young plant is called as a seedling. Clear? Now we'll drop and next point will be there na. Fifth point also there. I'll write the fifth point. Okay, now see here, with help of its roots. Okay na? See here, as the plant grows in size. Okay, I'll read out. First I will complete this one explanation. See the fifth point, what is that? The seedling absorb the water and nutrients. The seedlings absorb water and nutrients from the soil. From the soil with the help of its roots. With the help of its roots. Okay na children? So then what is that next one in that? As the plant grows, as the plant grows, as the plant grows in size, it develops, okay, it develops more leaves. Okay na? So the seedling absorbs water and nutrients from the soil with the help of its roots. As the plant grows in size, it develops more leaves. Okay na? What I said, this is a very interesting one. The seedling is absorbs the water. What the seedlings are then I said, that is absorb the water and nutrients also. And from the soil, where it will be? From the soil. Then with the help of its roots, with the help of a roots only. As the plant grows in a size, the plant has to grow in a size, it develops more leaves. It develops more leaves. Clear na? Right. And the sixth one, the cotyledons Okay, what is the sixth one? The cotyledons shrink. Cotyledons are comes to closer. Okay, na comes to shrink and disappear. After growing of the plant, the cotyledon means there is a covering, na, that is a covering has to just disappear, and the seedling then grows to become as a new plant. Now it should be become as a new plantum. Okay, na. So these kind of all those things are right to present. Then what happening in that particular developments of the cotyledon is a shrink and disappear. Okay, now then the seedling then grows to become as a new plant. Okay, now children. Now in the page number, one activity is there, 164 page. One activity is there. What activity I am going to discuss with you. Okay, now. Right. To observe the conditions required for seed germinations. What is the question? To observe to observe the conditions required. The conditions required. The conditions required for seed germination. For seed germination. Okay, now to observe the conditions required for seed germination means what kind of the seed germinations are right to present. Everything we are right to discuss. Okay, na? Then here, so items used. What kind of the items used? The first items are using. So what items we are using? Then first one, fresh bean or gram seeds. What is that? Fresh bean. Okay, or gram seeds, your Vishama, anything. So fresh beans or gram seeds, 100 grams, 4 small dishes. Labeled is a 1. 4 small dishes. For example, dishes if you look like this now, like this. So labeled A, B, C, D. What it will be? A, B, C, D. Some cotton wool and water. What it will be? Inside some cotton wool is also there. Cotton wool is also there, and water is also ready to present. Little bit water. Okay, and water you can bring. Otherwise, no need to keep cotton now. Then wool is also there. That is the just you can keep it away. And what to do means put some cotton wool and gram seeds in each of the 4 bowls. So A bowl, B bowl, C bowl, D bowl. The 4 bowls are there na. In that 4 bowls you can use that all what does it means? Fresh beans I said na. Gram fresh beans you can little bit some kind of these fresh beans you can keep each and every bowl. Every bowl you can keep fresh beans and some cotton also. Already I kept cotton. Yes or no? That you can keep is a cotton also. And place bowl A on the window for sunlight and air. So first one where we keep this A will be keeping as a window, nearby the window. So the window is useful as a to get the sunlight and air. And next one what is that? Moisten the cotton wool in the bowl B and place in the window shelf. Where is that? So this B we can keep in a shelf. Okay, window shelf. Window, what is that? Window sill. Window sill you can keep. And what is the C1 is also keeping somewhere. What is the C1? The pour enough water bowl C and submerge the seeds and place in the windowsill. So here this is, we are mixing with water also. We are mixing with water, again we can keep in a windowsill. Okay na? So windowsill I am going to keep. So then here I am going to say that next one, that is a D1 is there na, place boldly in the refrigerator and observe the for 2 days. What does that means? This D plate is there na, D plate I am going to keep inside of the, what is that, refrigerator or fridge, refrigerator. Okay na? So refrigerator, refrigerator. Okay, so these are the different type of areas, and observe the 2 days. You can observe the 2 days. First one you can keep is a nearby window with a sunlight and what is the air, and next one is a windowsill, and next one is adding with water and keeping inside of a windowsill, and next one is a refrigerator. Okay na? So clear am all? This is a things we need to happen. So what happened in that? The seeds receive sunlight, warm water and air in the bowl. What happened? Seeds germination in a bowl. So where we are going to get, this is a all are not giving a what does it mean? Seeds are not become as a plants. So where it will be, where we are going to keep is the inside of the water, and that too air and sunlight is there na. These plants are ready to, these seeds are ready to grow the plant. Which one? Seed required, what we are ready to observe, we required water, air, and next one sunlight also. Sunlight also it requires. Okay na? So it requires sunlight also. Okay na? Right. So that is the reason we have, so different type of things are right to present in our day-to-day life we need to use. And now practice is also there. You true or false also there. You can see the true or false. Okay na? So what is the true or false? It will be present. Okay. So in that you can see the practice true or false means T for true and F means false. I'll read out. Okay. The process by which living organisms produce a new organisms of the same kind is called as a germination. Correct or not? The definition I said or not? The living organisms are right to produce the new living things. This is nothing but germination. Correct. It is answer is a T. And cotyledon store food for the, so what is that? Baby plant. Cotyledon store food for the baby plant is correct. Cotyledon is right to store the food. So we discussed. Yes or no? Yes. And true. T. The seed coat protects the embryo. Yes. The seed coat is protect the embryo. Is it correct? Seed coat is right to protect the embryo. We discussed already. Whether it is correct or not, you can check yourself only. Ma. See the textbook inside of that. The seed coat is there now. Where the seed coat, the leaves are right, just cotyledon or seed leaves are present just beneath the seed coat and store the food for the embryo or baby plant. Who is this? There is a cotyledon. The second one correct only. The seed coat protects the embryo. Maybe it is right possible. Embryo is just below of the seed coat. Yes. The process, now it is a T or F? T. Right. The process by which a seed grows into a young plant is called as a reproduction. The process by which a seed grows into a young plant. Is it correct? The seed is right to grows in a young plant? No, that plant is growing with a seed, in a seed. So that is a correct. Okay, now this is wrong. That's why F we can keep. Okay, now if seeds grow very close to the parent plant, will they compare for air, water and nutrients? This competition can be overcome by the process of dispersal or scattering of seeds. Dispersal and scattering of the seeds means, I am going to ask one question. All plants are coming closer and try to grow in that area only. Then what happened? It will dangerous to grow. It is just less space. Correct or not? The space is less. That's why it is difficult. So clear now all? That's why. Okay na children, right? Then see here, these are the to observe the conditions required for the seed coat and so germination of the seeds, and these are all kind of the things are right to present. Okay na.